English translation 508th. Contact Friday, 3rd December 2010, 14:36 hours.
Since you have told Florena that you have the opportunity this afternoon to work on the Talmud, I have come here so that we can get on with the work. Greetings, dear Edward, my best friend.
Greetings, Ptaah, also dear and best friend. Today Eva is not here, because she is in the Uni hospital in Zurich with Atlant's wife Nungning. Already so young, she had a very serious operation on Wednesday because of a cancerous tumor in her stomach. This is as big as a football within only 3 months.
Yes, you informed me about it last Wednesday.
Ah, I forgot again. My head is full to overflowing. It is just the way you worry about things, which degenerates into worry. And these are not only about Nungning's recovery, but also about Atlant's mental state, and about the boy, Aaron, who Nungning gave birth to about 8 months ago. I am also worried about Eva, because now she has double work. Because she is taking care of our little daughter, Selena, and also of the little one of Nungning and Atlant, and this in addition to all the work she is still doing for the mission. Fortunately, we can relieve her a little bit by letting other members take over the night watch, Sunday duty, morning watch, and some of the cooking for the group members living in the center.
I can understand your worries very well, and that Ava is relieved of certain duties by other group members. This is very gratifying and testifies to the good community spirit of the group members, and which also makes a good living together possible. Something which is not so obvious when I consider all the unpleasant things in this respect, as I have come to realize that this is the case in very many families and communities among Earth humans. I have gained sufficient knowledge about this, since I have been dealing with such conditions through your suggestions concerning Earth humans, and have thus gained valuable insights into family, kinship, friendship, and community relations. Unfortunately, I have experienced a lot of evil and bad things in my investigations and observations concerning how many Earth humans treat each other without honor and dignity, have neither respect for each other nor sympathy for each other. So, through all the insights I have gained over the last 33 years, I can say that the sense of community in the Figu Association, the way the members interact with each other, live and work together is very remarkably good and much better than my own insights, which I have been able to gain from the behavior of many families and other communities. I have also looked at religious sectarian communities of all kinds and found that it is not any different with these. In their case, there is also the fact that the members of the community have to follow sectarian religious rules and their beliefs, which restricts their freedom, binds them, and classifies and evaluates them hierarchically, so that the more senior member harasses and undervalues the underrated.
Thanks for your understanding of my concerns. And what you say about the sense of community and living together. On the whole, you are probably right in your opinion. But if I am honest, there can be differences of opinion and unhappy commitment between some and others. But that is within reason.
Differences of opinion are inevitable, and they also prove that free opinion and expression of opinion and independence of the individual prevails. But that in one case or another there is not a willingness to work. I have to say that this is very unpleasant, because it creates obstacles with regard to necessary mission tasks. All those concerned should think about this thoroughly in order to gain an insight, because only if, with regard to a truly joint mission, all tasks are dealt with in a uniform manner and the same commitment is made by every member, can everything be managed, regulated, and handled correctly. On the other hand, it must also be said, as far as voluntary work is concerned, everything is very much in order when it comes to the fact that commitment is required in terms of helpfulness, such as in the case of extraordinary work assignments and the fulfillment of duties. It would be more gratifying, however, if all members were equally voluntary in all tasks and not limited to their own duties and assistance. I am particularly referring to the voluntary nature of special tasks. So what I mentioned about good cooperation refers exclusively to one's own work and duties, which are defined by the members and which are observed and carried out in an exemplary manner.
Even if all members pull together so that we can fulfill our mission, there are also necessary assignments here and there which require a special voluntariness. And that is exactly what is lacking. It may be rare, but I sometimes think that even the rarity is also too much when we have trouble getting someone to volunteer to do what is necessary. But because we are all in the same boat, which we have to row and move together and steer towards a goal, voluntariness cannot be ignored.
You said it.
Exactly. You said in answer to one of my questions the other day that I should write something about the Pharisees. Sadducees, the high priests and the scribes, as they are called in the Talmud Emmanuel. Unfortunately, I have not yet joined them, but I will do so in the next few days. Why do you want something like this?
I wanted you to write something about it, because I think that you should also address this topic with an article in a bulletin, which is why I gave you some keywords.
I see, so I will do what you want me to do and write something that you can read. But there will be other aspects to it, which I have some things to write about. You know, when I start a topic, my thoughts run at full speed, which then creates a chain reaction and things are addressed that simply flow in.
That is understandable, because I know that when you take up a theme, you do it thoroughly, and consequently you also take a lot of interrelated facts and process them into the theme.
Good, then that is also done. But let us now turn to the Talmudic work, which will certainly take my mind off my concerns.
Our language scholars told me that we will have finished the work in a week.
But I am really glad, because then I can take it a little bit easier.
You like to joke.
I do not understand.
And take it a little bit easier. I want to see that.
So let us turn to the work.